Habits are like seeds. What you plant today, you'll harvest tomorrow. So why not just grab a piece of paper and start writing your dreams? And your ego will go, oh, this is impossible, this is too much, nobody in your family ever did this. Of course, everybody knows this. How many of us still apply it? Let's make change easy with high impact habits that give you more time, reduce stress, and greatly increase the quality of your life. Welcome to a new episode of High Impact Habits. My name is Bogdan Oltean, your host. I'm a top habit creator coach, and for the past 9 years, I've been helping busy entrepreneurs build high impact habits that will greatly increase the quality of their time, of their life, and skyrocket their productivity while also reducing greatly their level of stress. Questions we need to ask is, what are your dreams? What do you really want out of this life? This is your time. And you only have a limited amount of seconds in your life. Just look in the mirror. Chances are you will notice that the person looking back looks somewhat different than you looked 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Chances are that in years you look different again. This is your life. In this life, what kind of dreams do you have? What are the dreams that get you excited in the morning? Maybe you haven't thought about this in a long time. Maybe you were so caught up with the business and taking care of payments and family and everything that you even forgot to think about your dreams. So this is my invitation to you. I invite you to take a moment and think about what do you really, truly want to experience in your life. This is your life. Let's make it worth it for you. So why not just grab a piece of paper and start writing your dreams? And your ego will go, oh, this is impossible, this is too much, nobody in your family ever did this, you don't deserve this, you are not enough, you don't have the abilities, the skills, the habit, the resources, blah, 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 blah. Let's put that ego to the side. And for the moment being, just write down your dreams, big, small, however they are. Don't compare yourself to other people. Your dreams may seem big or small to other people. It doesn't matter. They're your dream because this is your life. So let's write down. What kind of quality time do you want to have with yourself, with your family? How do you want to feel in your business? How do you want to experience your life? How many vacations per year? And where do you want to go? Where do you want to work from? And do you want to work? Because there's also like passive income. Maybe you want to have passive income and just experience the world, travel. But Bogdan, that's impossible. Hey, I thought I told you to go away and come back later. That was the ego again. So let's just write down what are your dreams. Because how can we choose the right habits if we don't know what we want? And even more so, if we're not clear about it. Because some people may say, oh, I want more time for myself. Well, okay, take 1 second relaxation. Here, you have more time for yourself. Well, that's not what I wanted. Then be clear about it. I want 1 hour for myself to be able to follow my hobbies. Maybe I like to draw. Maybe I like to paint. Maybe I like to play the piano. Maybe I like riding a bike or driving or something that fills your soul. Maybe you like to give back to charity, be around people that need help and contribute. Or maybe you just want to do something else. It doesn't matter. Write it down. This is your dream. How about family? What kind of relationship do you want to have? But then it's impossible today. You can't find the right people. People are always so choosy, so picky. There are too many options that they're so unstable. I thought I told you to go away and come back when I call you. This was the ego again. So let's leave the ego behind. Besides, just write down, this is the kind of relationship I want. But the people I'm with, hey, this is how the ego acts. He or she will always come and tell you what you can't do. So you listen to it. It's in your mind. You can't run away from it, but you can listen to it and say, okay, I understand. Now I'm doing this. So let's focus on your dreams. So you write down the kind of life you want to live. You write down your goals and aspirations, those things that really get you excited in the morning, those things that really make you feel, yes, thank God I'm alive. Those kind of dreams, regardless of your current situation, regardless of if you have enough money or the right people around you or the right resources or even enough health. It doesn't matter. Just write down what you want, because based on what you want, we will start choosing the right habits for you, and not just habits, because you are in the High Impact Habit podcast. We will choose high impact habits, habits that not only give you a harvest after you plant them, but give you such a good harvest in such a wonderful way that it's a pleasure to live your life. So let's write down the kind of life experiences you want to live, the kind of life standard you want to have. Where do you want to live? How much time do you want for yourself and family? What kind of experience you want to have? How many times a year do you want to go on vacation, and for how long? Maybe you want to go for 2 weeks, maybe you want to go for 3 months to really experience that zone, that culture. This is what I'm doing. So I'm going places and I'm living for months and years. Right now I'm in Madeira. So you choose experiences for you. By the way, 7 years ago, this seemed impossible for me. Just saying. So choose experiences that really make sense to you. Really, experiences that really make you passionate about your life. And then you go, okay, I have this, but it's so far away from where I am right now. And that's okay. That it's perfectly fine. And say, okay, it's okay. It's part of the journey. This is how the journey starts. Like, think about the movies. If you would go to a movie and see the main actor or actress take a piece of paper and write their highest dreams and goals, and those dreams and goals would be very similar to their present life, how interesting would that movie be? I mean, you already have those things. Like, who would watch that movie? Nobody. Right now, you get to choose dreams that get you excited, and chances are that are far away from your current situation. Or so you think. So you look at your life's movie and you choose your life's experiences and say, I want to experience this and this and that and this and that and that person and with that person and in this way and that way and under these circumstances. And you become very clear about what you want. And be sure there will be people that will tell you it's impossible. You can't do it. Nobody before you did this. Nobody in our family did this before. You can't do it. Just look at the economical situation. Look around you. Companies are closing. You can't do this, you can't do that. And you say to all of these people the same thing. Thank you. And that's it. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. Maybe to your spouse. But even then, if they're not supported enough, just say thank you and start working on yourself, because they'll turn around. When results start coming, everybody likes to see a winner. When an underdog, someone who raises from a difficult situation, starts to get victories, people start cheering them. People start, yes, you can do it. Yes, I see you proved yourself. Yes, you can. And then you get the support. But do not expect to get the support immediately, even if it's from your family, because they've known you for a long period of time. They have an opinion about you, just like you have about them. And you saying that you want to be something totally different, yeah, you said this before, whatever, what's new? So don't expect support from outside. If you really need support, maybe go to a group of people that have a similar goal like you, like in business, because there are business groups, like in health, because there are health groups like gyms, relationships, there are relationship-based groups, or even get like mentor or a coach or somebody that isn't necessarily connected to your life right now, but is in the direction or is living the life you want to live. Because that person will look at your situation and will say, yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible for you to start today to plant those seeds. Yes, it's possible today for you to start to look at what are those high impact habits that will make a great difference right now. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. Right now, what are those high impact habits that would really move the needle and really get you into second, third, fourth gear and get you moving faster and faster and easier towards your dream destination? Why not think like that? Why not be very clear on what you want first? And then you say, okay, so I want more time for myself and my family. So that means I need time related habits. So time management. That sounds so boring. Ugh, time management. Never been able to keep an agenda. How am I going to do? Well, how about we do high impact time management? It's not about an agenda. It's not about a to-do list. It's about a to achieve list. Something you want to achieve in order to get that dream. And you build a habit around what are the most important actions that you need to focus on to get the results you want. And then you start being very selective on how you spend your time, very selective on the people you talk to, very selective when somebody else is trying to derail the meeting because the meeting is supposed to take 60 minutes. And you know, those meetings that keep going for hours, 2-3 hours, and after 2-3 hours, nobody remembers anything that was taught, and it's just a blur. It's proven that people after 90 minutes, they lose focus. Even for 30 minutes, it's hard to keep their focus still. So after 3 hours, be sure that that meeting wasn't that great as it sounded. During that time, when you have those 60-minute meetings, because you focus on high impact time management, you notice that you have a list of goals for the meeting. Look, we have 60 minutes to make decisions on this. And people say, yes, but this and that. And you'll say, I understand, but we have 60 minutes to make decisions on this. You will ask yourself to be more present in the meeting. And you will be more demanding for others to be as present in the meeting and not just slip through it or not just continue blaming other people for the situation, because blame doesn't help. We need results. We need to solve this situation. So with high impact time management, you become very aware of the time you do have and how to make the best out of it. How do I make the best out of this meeting? It won't be perfect, be sure of that. But how do I make the best of it? Maybe I need somebody to take the notes. Maybe I need somebody to keep reminding us, okay, we have 30 minutes left and we have to make another 3 decisions. Let's get on it. This is different. High impact time management will help you become very aware of the actions that really bring the revenue in your company and the actions that are just consuming time, or actions that you can delegate, actions that other people can do, even though not as perfectly as you, but still you can do more of the higher impact actions. So by doing more of what really matters, even though the other actions aren't as perfect, you get to achieve more and your company grows more and you get to experience more success. And then because you are very focused on your goals and dreams and you build this high impact habit of time management, you become very aware of the moments when you have to say no. When things come to you, opportunities, information, Facebook ads come to you and say, oh, this is interesting. No, because I have a dream. My dream is to get to this point by that date. You actually can add a date. By this date, I have to achieve it. By the end of the year, I have to achieve my dreams. That's why you build the habits. If you build a habit without a clear purpose, that will be a habit that you will give up in 2 weeks maximum. You need to have a clear purpose for that habit to stick around. Many entrepreneurs had the same New Year's resolution for the past 10 years. What does that say about their habits, about their dreams and their clarity? Once you know what you want, you start building high impact habits that will get you there faster and easier, because it's not about the effort you put in. It's about the intelligent actions you take. It doesn't have to be hard. It has to be smart. You can take smart actions towards your goals. Smart actions that will save you time. Smart choices that will help you achieve more in the same amount of time or less. Smart choices to learn from mistakes and not let them repeat over and over again. Because if you make the same mistake Let me ask you a quick question. How many of the problems you had today you have also had last year? If your response is a lot, well, that doesn't sound too good. That means you need a high impact habit of fast learning. That means a high impact habit or where you notice a mistake and you learn something from it and you don't repeat it. Or if you do repeat it a second time, you don't repeat it a third time. So a high impact habit that forces you to not make the same mistake again. Just imagine how your life would look like if you had this high impact habit of fast learning, of not making the same mistakes over and over again. Just with this high impact habit alone, your business will skyrocket. But Bogdan, I'm afraid, what if I will make the wrong decisions? That's how we learn. We can't get to success without failure. We have to make mistakes to learn, to see what's going on. Hopefully we'll learn from other people's mistakes, but we still have to apply it in our lives until we figure it out how it works. It won't be perfect, but eventually you'll get there and it will get better. So we make the list of the dreams and then we make the list of high impact habits and we start planting seeds every day for high impact habits. We start planting seeds every day because once you plant high impact habits, the harvest that will come will be so great, so wonderful, that you won't even believe it's possible for you. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of High Impact Habits podcast. My name is Bogdan Oltean, your host. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe the channel to get the best habits for the best life.